So in this training, we're going to see how easy it is to pull in Google Sheets. And so here's a Google Sheet, and this is the sheet ID we're going to need. And then we'll need to get the sheet name down here. So we go to our collection. This collection, I just mentioned in the collection itself when I made it, what it's about. We've gone over that in the earlier videos. But now I'm just going to add a source called Google Sheets. And you could add multiple sheets. This one, I'll show that in a moment as well. So this is a collection of strategies that I'm building up. And then I just put that in there. And then I put the sheet name. So you could have multiple sheets, but it can only do one at a time. But we could show how that can work as well. So now you'll see how it's null. What I didn't do is go here and make it anyone. Now, these links are pretty esoteric. So even though it's open, it's not necessarily going to be easy for people to find it. But if it is very sensitive data, you don't want to do that. But now we have this data, and I could make it check hourly or every half hour to see if I do updates. We're going to manually run it for now. So we're going to run it as if, it just ran on its own. It's going to start pulling in all of those strategies. I think there's, let's see, 12. Now, I'm going to add one in a moment. We're going to see what it does, but let's let this run, and I'll speed it up a bit for the video. So the rows become documents, and when you view a document, you could see it made it the tags, and it summarized the particular data. And now we can chat with the data like normal. And I've already done videos on that. But one thing that's going to be really interesting here shortly is when we add a new feature called basically the collection you want to reference. So you could take this collection and take another collection that is, say, RFP you're trying to reply to. And you could take your strategies and apply them to the RFP so you can build a report around that RFP. That will be coming in a week. But let's go back to this one. So now, if I add another row here, so we're just going to call this test, so you don't have to watch me do this. The system is smart enough not to rerun all of these, which costs you time and money because all this stuff costs. And it just grabs the one that it does not have, and it then will add that and go through the process of tagging. And not much of a strategy, it's just test. But basically, you'll see that it grabbed that particular data. Well, all right, that's how easy it is to add a Google Sheet.